Hello and welcome. The way we build software has fundamentally changed. It's not just about what we build, but where and how we build it. Today, we are reviewing remote development environments, or RDEs, examining the factors driving their adoption, the technology behind them, and the solutions currently available on the market. Let's look at the data. For the past 3 years, the share of full-time remote workers in software development has held constant at around 42%, with a nearly equal share of hybrid workers. In fact, 1/5 of the developer workforce is bound to a traditional in-person office. Interest is surging. Google Trends data shows a massive uptick in searches for remote software engineer post-2023. But this global shift brings logistical nightmares. How do you ship powerful workstations to a distributed team? How do you secure code on laptops scattered across the world? It's not just about location, it's about architecture. Over 70% of leading organizations now utilize microservices. This often means a polyglot environment where different services are written in different languages. A developer might need to be skilled in Python today and Go tomorrow, necessitating complex local setups. This is where remote development environments come in. So what exactly is an RDE? It is a centralized, managed infrastructure solution. Instead of code living on your local laptop, the entire development environment, tools, libraries, and runtime lives on a remote server, usually in the cloud. RDEs offer three massive advantages. 1. Immediate onboarding. Environments are pre-configured. New hires do not spend days setting up. They start coding on day 1. 2. Scalability. You can provision 32 core machines for heavy tasks and shut them down when not in use. 3. Security. Source code never leaves the secure data center. Let's break down the technical components. An RDE consists of the front-end IDE you see and the back-end infrastructure that powers it. On the back-end, we rely heavily on containerization, primarily Docker. Teams define their environment in code using Docker files, ensuring that every developer has the exact same OS, libraries, and dependencies. This eliminates the "it works on my machine" problem entirely. For the front end, we use remote IDEs. Tools like Visual Studio Code and JetBrains Fleet are designed with a client-server architecture. The heavy lifting, indexing, and compilation happens on the powerful remote server, while the lightweight client runs on your desktop, communicating via secure tunnels like SSH. Now, let's talk about the bottom line. Is this cost-effective? We compared the costs of a standard high-performance laptop, the MacBook Pro M4, against cloud-hosted RDEs. A 14-core MacBook Pro costs roughly $3,000 upfront. In comparison, running a powerful 32-core virtual machine on GitHub Codespaces costs approximately $2,000 per year. Using Coder on self-hosted AWS infrastructure is even cheaper, at roughly $1,000 per year for similar specs. When you consider that the average tenure of a developer is around 2 years, the costs are comparable. However, the RDE model removes the risk of shipping hardware globally and allows you to upgrade CPU and RAM instantly without buying new physical machines. If you are ready to adopt RDEs, what are your options? The market is split between SaaS and self-hosted solutions. First, there is GitHub Codespaces. This is a software-as-a-service offering integrated directly into GitHub. It is incredibly easy to set up using Docker files right in your repository. It is ideal for teams that want minimal friction and are already in the Microsoft GitHub ecosystem. Then we have Coder. Coder is interesting because it offers both a cloud-hosted software-as-a-service and a self-hosted option. The self-hosted version allows you to run RDEs on your own infrastructure, AWS, Azure, or on-premise. This is critical for organizations with strict data residency requirements, where code cannot sit on a public cloud vendor's server. Coder also offers a wider variety of IDEs through the browser, including JetBrains IntelliJ and Jupyter Notebooks, whereas Codespaces is more focused on VS Code. Finally, for those who want complete control without licensing fees, there are free and open source options. You can use the open source version of Coder or simply roll your own solution using Docker, SSH, and the remote extensions available for VS Code. While this offers maximum flexibility, be warned, it introduces significant complexity in maintenance and security management. To conclude, remote development environments are not just a trend, they are a response to the permanent shift towards distributed work and complex microservice architectures. By moving development to the cloud, we improve governance, enhance security, and significantly boost developer productivity. Whether you choose a managed service like Codespaces or a self-hosted platform like Coder, the days of being tethered to a single physical workstation are coming to an end. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in exploring the technical details further, check the references provided.